Hey, what's going on, folks? Thought I'd do a little different intro and just talk through this one. It won't be very long. I got sent this video by a subscriber of mine, Karen, and it is from a channel called Crime Scene Cam. I will put a link to that down in the description so you can go check out the entire video. It's pretty good. Guy gets smart with the cop, ends up in the back of the police car and on his way to jail. So let's check this out. It's pretty good.
1075.
Officer Scott, Coral Springs Police. Stop me for your speed. You're going 70 and a 40. Do you have your driver license and insurance card?
Give me a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I didn't know. I don't know this. I didn't know. I don't know.
You didn't know what?
Well, at least the driver, traveler, which is what he is very articulate. He had this all planned out and he can't remember what to say now. That's not good.
Understand.
I'm showing you. Here's the radar unit. You were going 70 miles an hour. The speed limit on University is only 40.
You scanned me with that. I didn't know that.
I'm scaring you with that.
I said you scanned me with that.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't give consent for that.
You don't need to give consent for that.
Your name is?
I'm Officer Scott.
Okay.
I need your driver license and your insurance card, please.
Okay.
44, go ahead and roll me a routine, please.
Give me a moment.
Bravo 42.
I'm just going to reach for my paperwork.
Okay, no weapons in the car or anything like that?
No weapons.
Okay.
Well, it sounds like the traveler is on solid ground here. It's a well-known Supreme Court law that you cannot be caught on radar if you haven't given them permission to do that or haven't contracted with them, which sounds like where he's going with this. Let's see if he wins this battle.
We actually pulled into the Petco parking lot here.
Yeah, I did. Please fill it.
What is this?
Petco parking lot.
No, I need your driver license and your insurance card.
I'm going to need you to fill this out.
No, I need your driver license and your insurance card.
I'm going to need you to fill this out.
Okay. I need your driver license and
42,
insurance
you
card.
close?
You said, okay, I need you to
42,
fill this out. I'll
I'll
give you a pen.
Get in a while. 10, 454.
Well, right there you can see that the traveler is providing the officer with a pen, everything he needs to fill out that bogus paperwork that the officer has to fill out according to the law. And yeah, that was real nice. Let's see what he does with the pen.
I'll show you in round Petco parking lot.
I need your information.
I need your information. And I need your driver license and your insurance card. If you're failing to comply...
I don't want to make this difficult.
I don't either. I want to make this very easy, but you're making it very difficult. Because I've asked you several times now for your driver license and your insurance card, and you're failing to comply. When you get pulled over by the police, when you get pulled over by the police, you have an obligation to provide identification. You also have an obligation to provide proof of insurance.
45429 valid, registered to a Frank.
Said me?
Yes.
Cesario.
44. If you could roll a supervisor.
While you waiting, you
please.
could like do that.
No, I'm going to wait for you.
I'm trying to be mutual.
Bravo 44.
No, you're not. I've asked you several times for your driver license. You don't want to give me your driver license.
That's not what I'm doing.
You want to argue and you want to do this sovereign citizen stuff, and this is not going to work out right now.
I'm not sovereign.
This is not going to work out for you.
I'm not sovereign on anything.
Okay.
I have a license.
I'm going to give you one more chance to provide your driver license before I pull you out of the car and detain you in handcuffs.
I'm not. All you doing is under duress. You gotta give me time, and I'm asking.
None of this is under duress. I've asked you several times.
And I'm working with you.
There is no duress here. You haven't even attempted to locate a driver license.
I'm doing that. How are you lying?
You don't have a driver license in your phone, sir. I need a physical driver license from you. You're not. There is no such thing as an electronic version of a driver license.
That's a lie.
No, it's not a lie.
Cooperating with me. Okay. Give me a moment. You held me under duress.
I kind of think what's going to happen now is going to be a little more stressful or duressful than providing your driver's license. But I don't think you have one. I don't think you really actually have one. You notice he didn't want to be called a sovereign citizen. There's a good reason for that, because there's a stigma attached to it, and he doesn't want to affiliate himself with it, but it doesn't matter because the cop already knows.
Turn off my car.
Yes, please turn your car off.
Give me a moment.
Turn your car
Just
up.
give me a moment.
Turn your car.
Give me a moment. You doing too
No.
much.
Stop.
You using
Stop.
You using aggressive
Stop.
words. I don't have
Stop.
anything in my pocket.
Relax.
You scare me. You scare
Relax.
me. I cannot.
Relax.
Hold on me.
Relax.
I feel safe
Oh,
right
yeah,
here.
minute
Calm
10,
down.
3
Calm
minutes,
down.
10, 3 for
I can hold
10,
on. Try and
Come
get
out of the car.
there, and you're not allowing
Come
me.
out of the car.
I'm not gonna oppose anything.
Come out of the
You
car.
doing everything you doing.
Come out of the car.
You being
Face
aggressive.
away from me.
Please,
Face away from
please
me.
allow me
Face
to
away
get my
from me.
stuff out the car.
Get on
No.
the floor.
Face away from me.
Is it because I'm wearing
Face
all
away
black?
from me.
Around right now.
Bravo 23, Canine 5
Face
report.
away from me.
Canine 5, yeah.
Why y'all doing this?
Give me your hand.
Oh my eye.
Put your hand behind your
Put
back.
your hand behind your back. Do it now.
Why are you doing this to me? I'm under duress. You can't be doing this to me. I'm not resisting. I didn't do anything wrong. Blah, blah, blah.
Do it now, right now. You're under arrest.
No, I'm not. I'm a woke. I'm a woke. Stop.
Leave your hands behind your back.
Stop. I got work on Monday. Could you allow me to get my stuff? Y'all wouldn't allow me. I don't have it in my pocket. I have a license. I
One
have
to change.
registration. I have.
You're under
everything.
arrest.
Don't allow me.
Let's lock these.
Man, y'all going to court, man. Y'all using excessive force. I have my license, registration, and he won't allow me.
2397.
Yeah.
I have it directly
Damn.
from Ferry Road. Y'all doing too much. And then you call me a sovereign. And then you can allow under oath. I just put these pants. So you won't allow me to get anything. I can't.
97.
Roll over on
think
your other
fast
side.
enough, but y'all use so much excessive force.
It's all on body cam. So everybody will be able to see just how much time I gave you to provide an ID when you refused over and over.
I didn't refuse. I asked you to fill out that paperwork. That's what.
Bring your knees up to your chest. Do it now.
What?
Roll over onto your knees.
You got me spazzing.
Sit up. Stand up. Stand up.
What part of stand up don't you
You
understand?
can put them in
I
my
don't
car.
understand. Exactly.
The poor fellow just doesn't understand much of anything, I guess, but he got to jog over to the back seat of the police car. That was pretty cute.
I don't know. I pulled him over. I asked him for ID. He gives me this, tells me I need to fill this out. So I continue to ask him for his ID over and over and over.
Good.
I told him we're not going to play the sovereign citizen thing. He says I'm not a sovereign. He says he's looking for his ID in his phone. I told him 2 or 3 times there's no such thing as an electronic version of a driver license. He tells me I'm a liar. So I go to pull him out. He starts resisting.
Yeah, he's a sovereign.
Now I guess the question becomes, can I go in here to find a license or do I have to wait?
Let's just wait.
Why even bother looking for a license?
Well, I got to ID him.
Rapid ID.
There's something you don't see very often. They're going to do a rapid ID on him. They're going to take his picture and put it in, and the computer's going to find out who he is just from his picture. It's pretty cool. Let's check it out.
I have that.
You have rapid ID?
Yeah.
Who's the car registered to?
I haven't even checked yet. I didn't have time.
I'll check for you.
All right.
23 1092.
Tell you I don't understand.
Down 4.
Sir, I couldn't have made it any more clear that I needed your driver license.
You see, I'm scared. You're supposed to be sensitive. You're supposed to be helping me. Hey, what are you 44?
Yes.
You doing this for money?
This has nothing
This
to do
is
with
for
money.
money. Cause no, the way you just disrespect me, I'm gonna have to. I know.
You do whatever you have to do. I told you we're not going to play this sovereign citizen
I didn't
thing.
say that.
You're trying to have me fill out sovereign citizen paperwork.
No, I'm not. That's the paperwork gets your information so I know who you are.
I told you who I was.
That's
As
not
a matter of
enough.
fact, the very first thing I said to you was, I'm Officer Scott, Coral Springs Police.
I just asked you to fill out that information.
I always love it when they pull out that paperwork, hand it to the officer, and say, fill this out for me. I don't know if you know this or not, but an officer is not obliged to fill out anything for you during your traffic stop when you're the, you're the subject of the traffic stop. It's not a thing. It's really not.
That's all I did. Is
Yep,
ask you
that
to fill
is.
out that information.
And you didn't comply with any lawful command.
I said, give me a moment. I'm doing
I gave you
this.
several moments.
No.
Yes.
Disrespectful, man.
Yeah, I know you are.
No, oh man, I'm not going back and forth with you.
No,
You
you're going to jail.
You doing this for money.
No.
You doing this for money.
I'm doing this because
You
I was
ran something,
conducting
you believe
speed
something, but it's not
enforcement
true.
for the safety of the public because we have several crashes at this intersection. You're driving 30 miles an hour over the speed limit, and then you you refuse to provide a driver license when I ask for it.
You ain't give me the time I can. You talking about there's no such thing as additional license.
I'm going to write it in the police report just how many times I asked you and how long it took.
Now, I don't know where you all are from, but in Texas, where I'm from here, it's aggravated speeding if you're doing over 20 miles over the speed limit. That's a pretty big charge. It's not good, not good. Probably going to cost you your driver's license, a little time in jail. But yeah, keep playing the game, son.
It's recorded.
Yes. Every single moment.
I said is recorded.
Every single moment of our conversation.
My actions is recorded. So you can see I'm trying to show you information.
No.
It's going to show that you don't want to cooperate.
It's most certainly going to show that I asked you several times for an ID and you wanted to play in your phone and give me a paper to fill out.
My camera, because I don't have. If you check my pockets, I don't have anything on my pockets. I just came from the gym. I'm trying to give you information.
You didn't try to give me anything. I'm going to get it right now. I need your right index finger.
I'm Jaquez of the Wilson family.
Whoa, I was wrong. He is not a sovereign citizen. He must be a Moor. He is of the Wilson family. That's what's going on here. I was totally mistaken. I apologize. Of course, being a Moor is exactly the same thing as being a sovereign citizen. There is no difference in the rhetoric at all.
Jaquez of the Wilson family?
Yes.
Is that your whole name? Jaquez? Is that how you spell it?
Uppercase J, lowercase a, uppercase W, of the family Wilson. So uppercase W,
like that.
Lowercase I, somewhat.
Somewhat, or that's not it.
Listen.
Is that how you spell your name or not?
I'm being held under duress.
Is that how you spell your name or not?
Just for fun, we're going to take a look at what duress means. What does it mean to be under duress? Duress is most often paired with the word under to refer force or threats meant to make someone do something. For example, someone forced to sign a document signs it under duress, and a person held under duress is not free to leave but is being constrained, usually unlawfully. Okay, sure. I'm pretty sure you're being restrained lawfully because you refuse to provide your driver's license on a traffic stop.
No.
How do you spell your name?
So there's an E at the end. I told you J-A-C-Q, uppercase J, A, lowercase A, C, uppercase. Like, listen, if E-S-E? E-S-E, that's how I spell my name. Lowercase A,
That's how it's on your driver's
Q,
license.
Q.
I don't know that even has a driver's license. I need your right index finger. You can face that way, and I'll go ahead and take it. Face that way.
Is this for a citation?
Face that way. This is for your arrest paperwork. So face that way.
Listen,
If you don't provide me with your ID,
consent to scam me.
if you don't provide me with your ID, it's going to be an additional charge.
I would like to provide you with.
Please face that way so I can get your identification.
But this is not the
I'm going to ask you to please face that way so I can provide you with you can provide me with your
You just
identification.
want to make this worse for me.
No, I don't. I want to make this as easy as possible, and you're making it difficult.
This is all under the rest. I tried to give you my
Excellent.
information. Stop talking.
Jaquez of the Wilson family.
Are you shit?
Just do what the officer asks you. How hard is that?
I'm shaking because you scared me because you don't want to provide any kind of identification for
I
yourself.
couldn't even stand up.
Right.
Because
How hard is that?
I'm so scared. I'm under duress.
You
I'm
look
scared.
like you're scared under duress, so stop talking and just mind your business.
It's amazing. This guy cannot out-talk this cop. He can't get one over on him. This cop is sharp and witty. It is unbelievable. I love to see this happen. I do. Usually they just stand there and go along with him for a while. This guy ain't having it.
Under duress.
What does that mean?
That means shut up and mind your business.
You're right. This is not my business.
All right, your right finger again. Can you go see if he found this guy? Don't push down. I'm going to do the pressure here.
I'm not doing anything. You shaking.
Yeah, I'm shaking. I told you. You scared me because you don't want to provide any information about yourself.
I was scared. I couldn't even stand up. I was a deer in headlights. It's all recorded. I'm just thankful to be alive, but I see you got all this.
I don't know why you're trying to make it difficult for me. Right index finger.
I wasn't. I was really
You were trying to make it very difficult
I
for
don't
me.
have my license and my pants, but I know I always have them on
1035
my
2 times
phone.
and a C's tag.
Oh,
He's got
okay.
it with a picture and everything.
Oh, so your license is no good and they want your tag. That's why you didn't want to give me your information?
That's not completely true. I sent a letter to Miss Terry Rose for my authentication for my license, and that's true. And I have the paperwork, and I know what license. I have all this. I have proof of insurance. Listen, I'm not trying to harm anybody.
So, in other words, you don't have a driver's license, you don't have a registration, and you don't have insurance. Is that what you're trying to say with all them words you're throwing out there that don't mean nothing? I think that's it.
You don't want to hear that. You want to consent? No, black person, black jail.
That has nothing to do with black.
I do not. I'm not consenting. I do not want.
Okay,
not
no problem.
consent to jail.
You don't have to consent to jail. You're going.
Make it known that he
he's
doesn't
registered
consent
owner.
to jail.
Okay.
1035 DL.
So he's suspended, license not
Can you
valid.
just send me
Hey,
the
call,
just MDT
Tony.
me the
Share
driver
Tony,
license? And as I pull him out, he starts pulling away from me. So I push him into the door jamb. Ask him to turn around several times. He won't turn around. That's when Gabino comes over and helps me take him down. We put him in handcuffs, put him in the car. So very minimal use of force, but
He's not complaining of any injuries.
he might when we get over to the station because he just is trying to throw everything out there.
Right.
If you want to ask him if he has injuries, I'm fine with that. I can get him medically cleared, not an issue. He's going to go for resisting. He's going to go for driving with a license that's no good.
Okay.
I'm going to give him the ticket for 30 over. I'm going to give him the ticket for failing to provide proof of insurance. We're going to take his tag.
The whole and suspended DL.
Well, that's going to be on the PC.
And
So.
he's got the 27 for resisting.
So
Right.
is the car registered to him?
Yeah.
So the car's his, but the tag is a bad tag or something?
No, it just says he's tagged.
C-tag.
Probably
it's
it's
a
insurance problem.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't have to pay shit. It's not his problem.
Yeah, we can't tow it
Yeah.
unless property management wants to tow it. So.
Well, it seems like they found out the vehicle is registered to him. His driver's license is suspended. I'm not sure about the insurance. I didn't hear anything about that. Maybe they'll mention it here in a little bit. I'm going to try to speed this up a little bit because it's pretty long. So let's get to it.
Okay. Your car's going to stay here. Okay, it's not going to have a tag on it because the state wants the tag back. So there's a chance that it gets towed by the plaza. Okay.
I would not. I wouldn't consent to that. Like,
Listen,
I know you're
we're not
trying
talking about
to
consent.
you're operating. Like, honestly,
We're not talking about consent. The plaza doesn't need your consent to tow your vehicle. If it's sitting here with no tag on it, it's not going to move. Listen to me, okay? I am not towing your car. I can't make that more clear. I am not towing your car. We're going to leave it here. What I'm trying to ask you is if there's anything valuable in your car that you'd like me to take out and put in the police department for safekeeping, because there's a chance that the plaza owner tows your car because it's sitting here without a tag on it. I'm trying to be as nice as I possibly can to you, and you're making my job extremely difficult. So here's the thing. If you have something valuable in there that you'd like me to take out and put in the police department for safekeeping, tell me. If you don't have anything valuable in there, that's okay. I'll leave it all in there. If you don't want to answer the question, things are going to be left in there because I have no legal right to search your car at this moment. Okay? Unless you want to give me consent to search your car. Would you like to give me consent to search your vehicle?
Give me a moment.
What is this give me a moment shit? You've been saying that throughout the whole stop. It hasn't worked for you yet, but it's somehow magically going to work for you this time. Either give him consent, don't give him consent, and it'll be over.
Okay. You give me a lot. I have the thing that I was getting for you to give you the paperwork. I have a binder and I have my book bag in my phone. And it's not no joke. I don't see your badge number, and that's really. I don't see your badge number. You say your name. Like I know a Boston guy. He played for Philadelphia Eagles.
Do I have consent to search your vehicle?
I ask you to.
Do I have consent to search? Do I have consent to search your vehicle? Yes, sir. It's a yes or no question. Do I have consent to search your vehicle?
Do you need to get the stuff out?
Will you allow me to search your vehicle?
I'll allow you to grab two things that I'm identifying for you out of my vehicle.
Okay, what two things?
My book bag.
Where's the book bag?
I think it's in the back seat.
Can you get the book bag in the back seat, please? What else?
I don't have anything.
That's it, just the book bag.
And the binder with all my documentation.
Where's the binder? The one that you got in your lap?
Yes.
And accordion binder on the front seat.
And that paper, I still need you to fill that out.
No, I'm not going to fill that paper out. You're going to have all my information on your probable cause affidavit, okay?
Him right there too.
Oh lordy, this is hysterical. The guy just don't get it. He just doesn't get it. Officer, I still need you to fill out that paperwork. God dang, these people are stupid. I don't know where they come up with this stuff. I really don't.
Well, the funny thing is you had your driver license the whole time, and you never even tried to get it for me.
I didn't know where it was.
Oh,
I told
okay.
you that.
Go ahead and
That's
stand
why I
up.
tried to pull it up on my phone, but that's
Turn
still
around.
insane. You played. You really played. That's not my license.
Oh, that's not your driver license? What is that?
I mean, that's called a driver
Bravo
license.
35
That's
will be
not me.
98.
Oh, who is that?
Can you copy another?
You saw? You
Put
see
this
it?
hand on top of your head.
Tell-
Put that hand on top of your head.
Right.
On top of your head.
1808 Northwest
I
83rd.
told you I gave you my name. I gave you my name. And
All right. Go ahead and have a seat on the bench. You don't have to put your hands on your head anymore. You can just sit.
So the vehicle was registered to him, but the state wanted their plates back because they were suspended because his driver's license, even though he had a physical copy of it on him, was suspended. That's why he didn't want to show it to the cops, because he knew he'd get busted. And that's exactly what happened anyway, because he wanted to play stupid games and win a stupid prize.
Oh, who was driving?
Me on a 68 around the
who was driving?
100 block of Riverside.
Who was
I
driving?
was traveling to Walmart.
Oh, you were traveling. Yet another sovereign citizen statement. But you're not a sovereign citizen, right?
Well, I told you about doing that. You keep calling me a sovereign citizen.
Yeah, because that's exactly what sovereign citizens say. I was traveling, I wasn't driving.
That's not proof against anything. You don't believe everything you read. You shouldn't believe everything you hear and half the things that you see.
Okay.
So what you doing is that's you just putting a label on me. That's not good at all.
I didn't put a label on you. I said, yet another sovereign citizen statement, but you said that you're not a sovereign citizen. That's exactly what I said.
That's not who I am, who I am.
Oh, I found your license.
If you found my,
Yeah.
So you found my
I found your driver license with all your information on it and your picture.
You found my wallet?
No,
Yeah, and that's not my license.
I found your driver license. Or should I call it a traveler's license?
No. I could have shown you that too. I have one of those too.
Oh, okay. Here's your insurance for the car and the registration. All things I asked you for that you never gave me out there. I don't know why you wouldn't just give it to me out there.
I couldn't think, so I'm giving it to you. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. What does that say?
What does that say? Ignorance of the law does not excuse misconduct in anyone. Least of all, a sworn officer of the law. So, isn't that funny that your ignorance of the law got you in trouble today?
Honestly, yes, it is funny that people are this stupid that they believe this nonsense and they think they're going to get away with something and they never do. But don't worry, we only got about a minute left of this video, folks. It's almost over.
Because you wouldn't provide me with a hard copy of your driver license.
That's not true.
It's 100% true. Stand up. It's going to go out this door, make a left, and you're going to make a left into the first cell on your left.
Can I go to the restaurant?
Yep, it's right in there, on the left.
The suspect was charged with multiple crimes, including 1 count of resisting an officer without violence. After pleading no contest, he was sentenced to pay a fine of $293.
And that's pretty much the end of the video. I cut off a few minutes out of it, but yeah, it was pretty interesting, pretty funny. The old more sovereign citizen First Amendment auditor script failed once again. Hard to believe, I know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a fantastic day. See you on the next one. Love you all. Bye.